All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the first voiceover stream of 2025. I can't wait to just do some voices for all of you. Don't know how long this is going to be for today, but hey, I'm in it for as long as you guys would like for me to be. And, well, as long as my voice will allow. So, to those who don't know, on occasion I tend to do streams where I'm doing different voices and vocal impressions, as well as creating different voices for different situations, reading out movie lines and whatnot. So, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see here, many of you know that in the past I did voices and streams like streams like this, but it was, just like a bland black screen with just voices down at the bottom of it. And I never got around to actually updating it so it can actually look more professional and actually more updated. So this is how we're going to be doing it from now on, so you guys can see my face while I'm doing all of this stuff. Now, mind you, I don't necessarily need my earbuds for this, so I can just go ahead and charge those up. Because if I do voices, had to put them in the charger. If I do make brand new voices, I'm going to use my over the ears so that way I can hear my voice a whole lot better. So, CJ put forth like the first request, and he asked me to do the voice of the Maker, which is an evil version of Reed Richards from the Fantastic Four. So what I'm going to do is I got a whole bunch of different quotes from the Maker, Reed Richards, right here. And I am just going to read those out in what I think his voice would actually sound like. Yo, CJ, it's good to see you. Let me make sure everything lines up correctly. Yeah, it is. Cool. Nice. Got it off to the side. Right where it needs to be, and it's not obstructing anything. So, right here, we have a line from Ultimate Fantastic Four, Volume 1, Issue 38. I keep thinking about what Threshold said, that Thanos would come back. I think I can do something about that. I've got an idea for a kind of weapon. Something really new. Let's see. Oh, here's another one. Ultimate Comics Ultimates, Volume 1, Issue 4. Ravi, it's good to see you as well. Sorry if I didn't say so directly at the beginning. Now, if I was a villain, if I was evil, I would have the knife kill you, Thor. Instead, I have mercy. Mercy for the man who will be my messenger. Call it mercy for fond memories. And here's another one from Ultimate Comics Ultimates, Volume 1, Issue 9. You are death, the first and last of a generation. Where there is life, you will end it. Where there was hope, it will die. You are the last days, the end of an era, the boy who killed America. And here's one from Ultimate Comics Ultimates, Volume 1, Issue 10. We have defeated gods. We have decapitated the superpower. We will destroy the people. Let evolution shake every core of the planet. Let none stand against the children of tomorrow. Ooh, here's one from Ultimate Comics Ultimates Volume 1, Issue 11, which is the next issue right after that. That barbaric hood is no longer necessary. I want your eyes wide open. Welcome to tomorrow, Tony Stark. Ooh, and here's another one from Volume 1, Issue 25 of Ultimate Comics Ultimates. Heroes, villains, good guys, bad guys. Here's what you don't understand. Still lingering, but I'm good. Here's what you don't understand. This is not a world of absolutes. This is a world of confusion and of death and of misery. Until we use these gems, these fix the mistakes. These reset everything. Ooh, here's a, let me see if I can find a better one. Oh, here's one. Venom, Volume 4, Issue 10. Oh, a great deal is wrong with Eddie. There's the obvious post-traumatic psychic scarring that comes from fighting a god. And then there's the alien life form attached to his central nervous system that has infuriatingly placed him in a coma-like stasis. Aside from that, to answer your actual question, he has quite a lot of cancer. Oh, here's one. Ultimate Invasion, Volume 1, Issue 2. Wonderful job? Well, thank you. Let me read this last one. Once I remade myself, from ordinary hero to maker. Once I remade a city, and in it I lived 1,000 years and crashed the future into the present. But I look back now on all I accomplished with nothing but regret. And the shame of a man who imagined much, much too small. I can do so much better. Ooh, and here's the last one. I'm Reed Richards, the ultimate Reed Richards, the one who's finally going to solve everything. So, those are some lines from the Maker. I actually like doing that voice. I didn't need to modulate it or anything like that, so I like that. That was actually quite nice. Quite nice. I like that. But there is one that I want to make. There is a voice that I want to make. So we're actually going to make a voice live. Because I made one for one character from this series. From this manhwa that I've read. But I have not created a voice specifically for this character. So let me just go ahead and do that. It's nice that you guys can see my face and everything. It makes everything feel more natural so you guys can see like what my face looks like when I'm doing these voices. Let me make sure I can see your see chat real quick. Yes, there we go. All right, we're going to go to Voice Lab. And enable. I need to turn the feedback down so it doesn't echo in my ears so you guys can hear it. Let's see.
Double pitch. So this, let's see. This is the voice of no. It needs to be just a little louder. Just a little louder. There we go. I want to see him in an animated series, movie, or video game. As a separate character, that is, sometime soon. I'm actually surprised that Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 never gave us a Maker skin for Reed. But I guess they didn't think that far ahead. Okay, now let me see if I have the voice right for this. I'm trying to get the best mix. Maybe let me put it down here. And let me add. Let me add. Oh, here we go. And make it stereo.
So, the purpose behind this voice is for a certain commander in the Shadow Monarch's army. It is good to see you again, young master. Your father told us much that he expected from you. And I am here to guide you. You are not yet strong enough to face off against Li Min-sung. At your current strength, you might as well be considered B rank. But Li Min-sung, he is currently A rank. You need far more strength to take on this hunter. And because of this, I shall now christen this voice Beru. This will be Beru's voice. Yes, this belongs to Beru.
Nice. Okay, we'll keep it there.
And all right.
That voice sounds cool. Hold on.
That voice sounds cool. That is the voice I made up for Beru from Solo Leveling. On the off chance I have anyone who watches solely the anime, I won't spoil who Beru is. I won't spoil who that is. But it's just a voice I decided to make for him because
I've done this type of voice for him before.
but never added like a vocal effect to it. So I wanted to actually give him a voice with solid modulation and effects added onto it for him to sound more monster-like. So that's the voice I made up for Beru. All right. Time to do some other voices. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Let's see. Mutant detected. This could be a sentinel voice. Mutant detected. Proceeding to capture phase. Now, this voice I have is for Hades' machine from Horizon Forbidden West, but this seems a bit too deep. So we need to raise the pitch just a little. Just a little.
Just a little. There we go.
Okay, bring it down. Right here. Mutant detected. That's much better. Bring it up to 25. There we go. A lot more discernible. Can I do Cobra Commander too? Hold on, let me save this. And let me read some lines out for a Sentinel. Because I know they have vocal lines. They only have 4. Here's one from Uncanny X-Men Volume 1, Issue 142. Terminate 1 Sentinel. Terminate 1,000. It makes no difference. Our numbers are too great. Eventually, mutants, we will overwhelm you. Targets identified. Mutants, surrender or die. Yo, Holster, it's good to see you. It skipped a little bit. OBS skipped 1 second, but we're still good. Okay, it skipped ahead when I said I haven't heard I haven't really dabbled in G.I. Joe enough to automatically do Cobra Commander's voice. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pull it up, Cobra Commander. Let me see how he sounds. One of the comments says he's basically Starscream, but smaller, yells a lot more, and wears blue. Oh, I can do this with my normal voice.
Yeah, I could do this with my normal voice. Let me do this because his voice is scratchy, and I don't want to mess my voice up too much.
No! No! How could they do this to me? Curse them! Curse those G.I. Joes!
There needs to be at least some kind of Sentinel and rivals, either the more classic ones, Nimrod and Omega, or Prime Sentinel, or even Bastion himself. I want to say either Nimrod or Bastion. Nimrod as a tank type character, or Bastion as a strategist. So that would be interesting. Yeah, that would be interesting. But yeah, that's my Cobra Commander voice. He's got more lines, but I want to have like a list of lines to go through. So let's see. Let's go to what haven't I done? What haven't I done? For those who are new to this, sometimes I just start these streams up and I just start doing voices all over, not with too big of a structure, so I don't have a list of names of different voices I'll be doing. So there will be periods where I'm looking for a voice to do and I just do it. Let me see. Who's another character? Ooh, I know one. I know one. All right, cool. I know of one. That's very good for a voice that you've rarely done before. Well, thank you. Thank you. I was hoping that they would have some lines for him, but they don't. Let me see. Do they have one here? Nope, not here. Not here. Ah, perfect. So these lines will be for the Toy Man from Superman the animated series.
Hello, boys.
Who's that?
I'm ever so sorry to spoil your nice celebration, but I have a very important message for your boss, Mr. Mannheim. Please tell him the Toy Man is calling timeout on his little games, and don't be tardy.
And then we have Spider Spinelli going, grab Pinocchio before he gets out. The bald Toy Man hits one of the thugs. Johnny! He begins to rebound, wreaking havoc. Let's get out of here! And here's another one with the Toy Man going,
A childhood is a terrible thing to lose, Miss Lane, but I'm getting mine back with a vengeance.
because this is one of the creepiest dudes in all of the DCAU. Here's one, another one for the Toy Man. Waving a giant bubble-blowing wand.
How does the saying go? Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble.
Bruno Ugly Mannheim. Yeah, it's you, Winslow. Same creepy voice. I don't know how you came back from the dead, but it's gonna be a short visit. The bubbles pop, releasing knockout gas, and Bruno falls to the ground.
Ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
Because he has that really creepy voice. Let's see another one. With Toyman and Mannheim.
Now the real fun begins. You're going to play reporter. This time, I want you to take good notes.
Bruno Mannheim descended from the ceiling like a marionette. You just made the biggest mistake of your life, you miserable little freak. I mean it, Scott. I got friends. They'll find you. Toyman's toy soldiers move forward and aim their rifles. On the other hand, maybe we can make a deal. Toyman blindfolds him.
No peeking now.
Please, don't! And then Lois goes,
You can't be serious. Deadly serious, Miss Lane. Playtime is over. Ready? Aim.
And then Lois pushes him out of the way.
Hey!
She pushes over one toy soldier, which dominoes and knocks the others down. Toyman picking up one of the toy rifles.
Ah, you broke my toys. You spoiled my fun.
Let's see. I was getting ready to go out to my D&D soon. Oh, nice, nice. Very nice indeed. Let's see if we can get another one. Superman and Toyman and Mannheim. Little boys shouldn't play with sharp objects.
Who invited you, Superman?
Superman? Superman, is that you?
Don't think I haven't prepared a surprise for you. Here's something you can't break.
Superman getting hit with a Play-Doh-like substance. Very funny, Toyman. It starts to mutate and envelop him. Huh?
Maybe you should read the warning. Dopey-Dough is a lethal biogenic organism. Contact with the skin can prove fatal. It won't stop growing until it asphyxiates its host. Not for children under 3.
Superman, as Lois approaches the help. Lois, no! Don't touch it!
What can I do?
Get back. Find something to hide behind. Hurry! Is DC Mad Hatter possible too? Oh, of course! I would love to do a voice for Mad Hatter. Because, he's such a fanatic for Alice in Wonderland. So yes. Let me see. One more line for Toyman, and then we'll move on to the Mad Hatter.
You think you got me? But I still get a free game.
Flipping a switch on his remote control, wind-up cannonballs fall from the ceiling. So that's from the animated universe for Superman the Animated Series. So let me look up Jervis Tetch. And let me pull up his page. And let me go all the way down to the bottom and pull up quotations. Ah, here's one. We got plenty. Well, we got a handful. He's only got like 4.
You are trying to understand madness with logic. This is not unlike searching for darkness with a torch.
And this is him again.
You made me drink the tea. You made me wear the hat.
And here's a long one.
The detective and I met during my theft of the yacht club trophy. Soon after, an imposter took my place, even assumed my name.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, family was talking to me about food. Who's this? Hold on, new person. Hi. Let's see. Zalgo. Hi, I hope you're doing well. Keep up the incredible work. I'll keep doing my best to reach my goals to become a voice actor. Keep going, Zalgo. Keep going. Okay, let me go back to Jervis's. Let me go back to what he was saying. And this was from, it doesn't say which issue this quote is from. It just says Jervis Tetch, New Earth.
The detective and I met during my theft of the yacht club trophy. Soon after, an imposter took my place and even assumed my name. I was indisposed at the time. Actually, I'd been placed in a sanitarium, if you must know. A month ago, I escaped. I disposed of the imposter, and now, Batman, I shall dispose of you. Au revoir! Our reunion has been brief, but not brief enough.
And then here's one more from Jervis.
At last we are ready, my dear friends in blue. Hurry each of you to your positions. The evening is on us, and if Batman stays true, shortly he'll try to foil our ambitions.
That was nice. I actually like that one. That was kind of smooth. That was actually kind of smooth from Jervis. Okay, Jervis, kind of slick with it. After you're done with Mad Hatter, can you do an interaction between Mayuri and Mr. Sinister too? Sure. How about an impression of L from Death Note? Sure. Okay. So we got Mayuri and Mr. Sinister. Okay.
I hear tales that you are an expert on mutations. And I hear that you are as insane as I am.
Well, it doesn't matter what you think of me. Once I chop you up into pieces, I'll find out what makes you tick, and then I'll make it work for my own purposes. You have no idea how long I've been alive, have you, Mayuri Kurotsuchi? My knowledge on all things biological and scientific grossly outpaces your own feeble Soul Reaper knowledge. There you go, thinking that you're the smartest person in the room, but there's only room for one person with that title. Nemu, go get my utensils. We're about to begin surgery.
So I feel like they wouldn't really talk to each other about their own methods. It's just that Mayuri would already hear more than enough about Sinister to be curious about how he's able to alter his own DNA at will. And you'll just be like,
well, it's time to see what makes you tick, and so you can further my own goals. Do you hear that, Kisuke Urahara? Soon I shall grossly outcompass your smarts and your brilliance, and I will be the smartest one in the room. Nemu, let's get started.
The conversation wouldn't be too long, because it would just be Sinister trying to find out ways to take down Mayuri, and Mayuri would just be like,
well, let's see how many of my methods he'll go through before he gets tired. I already have each individual jar. I already have each individual jar with your respective body part plastered across the label.
So, yeah, it wouldn't be too long. They wouldn't even talk to each other about scientific methods. It would just be like, okay, what can you do? Okay, what can you do?
Oh, you can do all of that? Well, this should be a fun fight indeed. I shall learn a great deal from you.
So it would kind of be like that. Let's see, how about an impression of L from Death Note? All right, let's see if we can find some L quotes in Death Note. Oh, they have like an entire page dedicated to it. Let's see. Here we go. And hopefully this is right. It's not a sense of justice. This quote is one of my favorite villains for my favorite fighting game series called BlazBlue. Let me read through some of these L quotes real quick. It's not a sense of justice. Figuring out difficult cases is my hobby. If you measure... Oh, wait a minute. L is the dude that sits up on a chair. I got him confused. I got him confused with Light. I'm sorry. You can automatically tell that I really haven't dabbled into Death Note if I literally forgot who L and Light are. I literally forgot who L and Light were, and I just thought L was the dude that had the Death Note, but L is the expert who's looking to take down Light. I forgot about that. Sorry. Let me do this right, because since the dude always looks like he barely gets any sleep, and he looks lazily, he's actually one of the most brilliant minds in the entire show, in the entire anime. It's not a sense of justice. Figuring out difficult cases is my hobby. If you measured good and evil deeds by current laws, I would be responsible for many crimes. The same way you all like to solve mysteries and riddles, or clear video games more quickly. For me too, it's simply prolonging something I enjoy doing. That's why I only take on cases that pique my interest. It's not justice at all. And if it means being able to clear a case, I don't play fair. I'm a dishonest, cheating human being who hates losing. And here's another long one. And let's see. Hazama. We'll tackle him next. There are many types of monsters in this world. Monsters who will not show themselves and who cause trouble. Monsters who abduct children. Monsters who devour dreams.
monsters who suck blood, and monsters who always tell lies. Lying monsters are a real nuisance. They are much more cunning than other monsters. They pose as humans even though they have no understanding of the human heart. They eat even though they've never experienced hunger.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm reading the right one.
They eat even though they've never experienced hunger. They study even though they have no interest in academics. They seek friendship even though they do not know how to love. If I were to encounter such a monster, I would likely be eaten by it. Because in truth, I am that monster.
And here's another one. Surprised that I still haven't seen Death Note yet? I'll add it to my ever-expanding list of old animes that I never got around to watching. I'll add it to the list. And I'll probably go as long as my family is out and they're all getting everybody food. I'll probably go as long as it takes for them to go out and get food. So like I said, this probably won't be too long. We're just going to keep it condensed because eating and trying to do voice acting would be way too distracting, and I wouldn't be able to focus on my voice because I would have food in front of me. So once they get back with food, I'll call it a session there. But here's another one.
Then let me ask you, do gods of death love apples? Learn to treasure your life because, unfortunately, it can be taken away from you any time.
Oh, here's a good one.
If I sit like a normal person, my investigative abilities are only working at 50% efficiency.
Because the dude is always sitting up in a chair with his legs just sitting up in the chair. And those are some lines from from L. From L, not Light, from L. Now, let's pull up some lines from Hazama. From Berezabri. Ooh, Hazama is a cunning tactician and living blue grimoire from Blaze Blue. Well, all right. Let's see if we can get our hands on some quotes from him. Yes! I love it when wikis have an entire quote list. Helps me out a ton. Now, given how he looks, let me see. Does he actually have like an English dub Hazama Blaze Blue? Let me hear how he sounds. Oh, okay. So his vocal tones reminds me of the jovial tones of Gin Ichimaru. It's not incredibly high like it is up here. You know, I didn't think of this beforehand, Ichigo Kurosaki, but you're actually kind of creepy. But his voice isn't like that, but it's just quite lower. So I'm just gonna have to keep it lower around here. Like, good work. CDs, good to see you. We are currently doing the first voiceover stream of 2025. Got a brand new visual setup for the stream. No more are we using that black background that we had before. This will be the new setup. And I'll have my camera on so you guys can see my face when I'm doing these lines as well. It's a whole brand new year. We're going to be doing this far more professionally as far as like presentation. What's new today? Well, other than me beating Black Myth Wukong again and being prepared to go through a third playthrough so I can unlock every single relic so I can be at the top of Wukong's power, we're doing vocals today. We're doing a voiceover stream for today. I already did a handful from the well, actually, I got to do the one for Zalgo. I owe him that. Well, I owe them that. Let's see. Throws, drives, special. Can we get some actual lines? Distortion drives, overdrive. Oh, here's one. I warned you. Serpent's Infernal Rapture! This may sting a bit. Serpent's Infernal Rapture! Just roll over and die, okay? Serpent's Infernal Rapture! Colonel Relius, that's gotta hurt. Can I get some, full lines? I want some, here we go. We got miscellaneous. I'm really not much for fighting. I'm Hazama, or Hazama. I'm Hazama from Intelligence. Nice to meet you. Was this destined? Excuse me? Of course not. I wonder if this is going to be a challenge for you. I'm going to put it on the table for you. Go, do it. I double dog dare you. Let me show you the power of the Azure. Code SOL. Activate. Blaze Blue. Yo, Hybrid, good to see you. Have you ever did a voiceover of Oracle from Beast Machine or in general? I have not. Let me read some more lines for Hazama, and then we'll try out Oracle from Beast Machines. Let's see. And let's see. Aha! Don't get out of your rocking chair for my sake. And one where he's going up against Litchi. Ah, truly a sight for sore eyes. And, ooh, here's one. Notifications on the phone. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure I erase every bit of you this time. Versus Platinum. And then lastly, there. Are you satisfied now? Versus when he's going up against Relius. Now, let's look up, because I got chat right here on the screen, so I don't need to have it up here on the phone. Let's look up Oracle from Beast Machines. And that's the character's name, right? Oracle? That's the character's name. Let me see here. Oracle, Beast Machines. All right. I'm looking for some videos for Oracle. Let me see if this video will give me what I need. Yeah, she was this huge sparkle that was in Deep Tunnel. Okay, let's see. Transformers Beast Machines, Optimus Primal reformatted. Hopefully this will be... Oh, I could do that. We'll make a voice for it. We'll make a voice for Oracle. All right. We're going to go into the voice lab here. All right. Robotifier. Now for
Pit. Now.
Now we go over to. Let's see. Let's make sure that this is.
Yeah, it skipped a little bit today. I don't know what's going on. But there we go. So now I need to read out one of her lines. She has like the mature older lady's voice like. Just a little. So I need to bring the voice down. Just a little. Here, this is the Allspark, where all life that ever was, is, and will ever be.
Thanks, really appreciate it. No problems, Algo. Because she has I pulled up a video where she's talking to Optimus Primal, so I'm gonna listen to that.
You are now interfacing with the Matrix.
Hold on. I want to make sure I said that right.
You are now interfacing with the Matrix. You are now interfacing with the Matrix, the Allspark that gives lives to everyone and everything. The Allspark that links everyone and everything that ever lived or ever will.
Is it a challenge for you? No. I just need to hear the lines.
I just need to hear the lines.
Actually, you know what? I know what I'm missing. I know what I'm missing. Why we're not getting what I need. Hold on.
We need double pitch.
Right here. Right, there we go. Alright, we're here now. Let me see, the Allspark. Now, it sounds a little too robo. Let's keep it right here. Perfect. You are now in the essence of the Matrix. The Allspark that gives life to everyone and everything that ever will be. I feel like the secondary pitch is overpowering the original one. But there we go. The Allspark that gives life to everyone and everything that ever will be. There we go. Is that the voice of the Oracle that you so desired? CDs, artists, handwork. Yeah, I'm definitely having fun with this. Optimus Primal. The higher pitch seems like it's overpowering the other one.
So I'm gonna bring this up and bring this down. Ah, here we go. Much better. The Allspark that gives life to everyone and everything that ever will be. There we go. Exactly what I was looking for. Yes, much better. It is the voice that has been through so much, tiring and transferring all the knowledge to the trusted one. Let me see if I can hear some more of what she's saying. I'm listening. The great transformation awaits Optimus Primal. Prepare to be reformatted. Does that sound alright? Ah, here we go. The great transformation awaits Optimus Primal. Prepare to be reformatted. After that, do Primal. He has a more upbeat voice than the OG Optimus Primal. Ah, okay. Let me see. Now let me redo the voices. Cause it still sounds...
It still sounds like Gary Chalk. If you want to survive. Well, let me do my voice.
If you want to survive, you must allow the Oracle to reformat you. Because I attribute Gary Chalk to, well, that's just Prime. Oh, you're just saying his voice in general, where it's all like, Optimus Primal, maximize. Oh, that's what you meant. I thought when he got reformatted, his voice changed, but no, you just mean Gary Chalk. But yeah, you just mean Gary Chalk's regular voice. Well, that's just Prime. Optimus Primal, maximize! Let me see if I can find some Optimus Primal lines. Woohoo! Don't be knowing these actors like y'all do. I have like a comprehensive knowledge of a lot of voice actors that I remember. I can't say I remember everybody. Ah, okay. Okay, I got you.
What in the green hills of Gouda happened to you? The name's Red Trip. You better remember it because this isn't gonna...
The name's Rip Trip.
You better remember it because this is not gonna be the last time that you see me. Let's see, Rat Trap. I actually got Rat Trap sitting on top of my shelf. Let me see. My voice is a little bit high. Okay, Rat Trap, Beast Machines. Let's see if we can get some lines from him. Do, 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 do. Let's see. I'm trying to find some lines. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. They really don't want a brother to be able to read this man's lines out, do they? They don't want me reading it out for nothing. Thank you. Let's see. Black Arachnia. Cheetor. Rat Trap. Where's Black Arachnia? They probably wanted to be alone. I mean, she probably wants to be alone. Oops. Okay, you got me. She went to recover Silverbolt Spark. From where? Would you believe from inside Thrust? I am not chasing down her spark again. Your wish is my command.com. And that's another one from Rat Trap. I'm trying to find some more for Rat Trap. Ah, Silverbolt, buddy. It is great to have you back. Thank you for bringing him back to us. Oh, wait, hold on.
Thank you for bringing him back to us.
The old gang is finally all together again. Well, mostly. Sorry, Big Bot.
No. Rhinox is gone. I accept that. We have to take our victories where we find them, and assure that no other Sparks share his fate.
Yo! What is going on?
Wait, I got Rat Trap? Yeah. Very dusty! Yeah. Yeah, Rat Trap. I got him. It's been a hot minute. I got him and Air Razor. Dude, I got a bunch of stuff sitting on top of my shelf, but I don't be messing with it, so it has collected dust over the days, weeks, months, years. Man speaking childhood? Yes. All right, my voice is still where it was.
Also, Kitty, gotta go. Catch you guys later. Oh, absolutely. Kitten 1, Iron Giant. Kitten 2, Rex. We're back. Dino Story. Cool, I can do that. And for you, Light and Levi. Okay, but first, CJ said, Raspinator. And that was done without a voice modulation. Because I can do that all on my own. Raspinator, maximize. That's just my normal voice doing that at this point. Let's see.
My universe hate Waspinator. Antbot is major suck-up. Waspinator having good day. Not get shot once. Waspinator has headache in his whole body. Waspinator feels much damage coming on.
I'm getting like an echo effect. I'm sorry.
Waspinator has headache in his whole body. Waspinator likes defense. Little more defense and maybe Waspinator not get blown up all the time.
Let me zoom in here.
No! I said no! Dragonbot command use Sub-Commander Kitsbot. Dragonbot not control Waspinator! Not anymore! Waspinator sick of being evil, sick of being Predacon. And Waspinator especially sick of being blown to scrap all the time. Waspinator quit! As of now, which means Antbot and Two Head can just pucker their mandibles and plant big red juicy one right here on Waspinator's big, fat, stripy... Ah!
He immediately gets blown up. Oh, Mamba bought it for, got death charge. Mamba bought it for 150 back then. Then that following Saturday, she passed. I was like, oh, my condolences. That's Waspinator. Oh wait, did you mean to say Waspinator or did you mean to say Rat Trap? Oh, you both were just saying Rat Trap, so I just did Waspinator just because. Oh, okay. All right, time to move on to Iron Giant. So I'll be a little bit fast with these. So let's put on...
Okay. I use voice. I use voice now. Hogarth, friend. You stay. I go. No following. Now, let me get some iron. Oh. You are who you choose to be. Superman. Very much an axe for Waspinator. I'm glad you did it. Thank you. Waspinator was the Kenny of Beast Wars. Pretty much. I think family's back with food. I'll be right back. Let me do Kitty's stuff, and then I'll be done. Because they're back with food, and I said I was going to stop then. Hold tight, everyone. I'll be right back. Alright, my food is here. I'll finish off the stream with me doing the voices for Kitty, like I promised. And I'll call it a session there. Okay, so that was Iron Giant. You stay. I go. No following. Alright, so the next one is for Kitten 2. Which is Rex from We're Back. A dino story. Boom, 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 boom. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. So that's one line I remember from Rex. Oh wait, don't touch nothing, don't touch nothing. That's one line I remember from Rex the most. Let me see if I can find some more quotes for him. Ah, okay. We got a whole little list here with Rex and Buster.
Say, ain't you a dinosaur?
Why, yes, from tooth to toe, I am.
And what the heck are you doing playing golf?
I'm smart, Buster. I'm a smart dinosaur. But I wasn't always.
You weren't?
No siree. You know, I started off stupid and violent.
You did?
This was a long time ago, you understand? A long time ago. I was a real terror then. I was a real animal. And I was hungry. All the time. Here's one. The name's Rex. What's yours?
I think my name's Louie. But seeing you guys is giving me doubts about my brain.
Here's one. You see what they're most afraid of?
No.
Monsters. Monsters? Monsters?
You.
Us?
Us?
With a little help?
With a little help, yes.
What's that?
It's brain drain.
The remedy to my brother's goody two-shoes breakfast cereal. It'll take you back. It'll make you monsters.
But, we don't want to be monsters. We're not taking anything. You can forget it.
All right, you're free. You can go. I can't stop you. But the kids are mine.
And that's Professor Screw-Eyes from... That's Professor Screw-Eyes from, well, We're Back, a dino story. You still have the modulation on? Oh no, that's on purpose. That was on purpose. And I did it so that way I can switch back and forth between voices quickly, so I could just slide it to younger voices and put it back down to other voices as well. That was on purpose. That was intentional. So that's Rex from A Dino Story. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. And for Kitty, Light and Levi. So we gotta go normal voice.
We gotta go normal voice for this one. But I'm turning the modulation off. Alright, so let's look up some light quotes from Death Note, and then Levi from Attack on Titan, which is a character I need to get back to in Attack on Titan 2, because I still haven't leveled up Levi, or did everything in that game. I got a bunch of games that I need to 100%, so I'm gonna be busy. So, let's do Light first. Light. Death Note quotes. Thank you. Now I need a whole list. Give me a whole list. Thank you, website. Here's one. In this world, there are very few people who actually trust each other. Humans aren't made perfectly. Everyone lies. Even so, I've been careful not to tell lies that hurt others. And here's a long one. Only I could do it. I was well aware that killing people is crime in itself. Yet at that point, it was the only way to make things right. I thought to myself that someday people will come to realize this as much and regard it as an act of justice. I had no choice but to act as Kira. It was the destiny given to me. I was chosen to renew this rotten world, to bring about true peace, to bring about true peace, a utopia. This world is rotten. This world is rotten, and those who are making it rot deserve to die. Someone has to do it, so why not me? Even if it means sacrificing my own mind and soul, it's worth it. Because the world can't go on like this. I wonder, what if someone else had picked up this notebook? Is there anyone out there other than me who'd be willing to eliminate the vermin from the world? If I don't do it, then who will? That's just it. There's no one but I can do it. In fact, I'm the only one who can. I'll use it. Using the Death Note, I'll change the world! Look around you, and all you will see are people the world would be better off without. Okay, somebody just a little bit crazy. Under normal circumstances, humans should have continued to evolve as the greatest creatures upon this earth. But we were actually regressing. A rotten world. Politics, law, education. Was there anybody around who could correct this world? But someone had to do it. I can't develop feelings. That's how idiots screw up. Okay, so OBS cut out right as I finished that line, so that's good for me. But here's another one. In the end, L is indeed the greatest detective on Earth. And another one. But you know the saying, play with fire, and you'll get burned. I'll make you regret underestimating L. Underestimating me. I must protect my fledgling utopia. And one last one for Light. I am the god of the new world! So that's Light. Now let's get some Levi quotes. Levi Ackerman. And I don't think I need to do any voice modulation for him. We can't always carry our fallen comrades home, but we carry their memory. Give up on your dream and charge to your death. And another one he said to Zeke was, "You have no idea how many friends I've had to kill." And another one, when he's talking about the Survey Corps, well, he's talking about all his dead comrades, he goes, "Your strength won't die with you. The torch will be carried on by me." Oh, here's another one. "Whether we have his body or not makes no difference now. He's still just as dead either way." And here's another. "Everyone in our squad survived today because you got blood on your hands." And another one. "If you hesitate for so much as a second, you'll be dead. The moment you see an opening, go for the kill." And lastly, "Stay alive. That's an order." Because it's the same person. Hey, can you do the teacher from Assassination Classroom? Sure I can! First you take the planet Earth, round and blue and green, and floating over Tokyo you drop a giant bean. Then you drop one over in Siswa, China, what a sheen. I'm trying to remember the song that Kuro Sensei was singing when he was dropping these big large orbs all over the world to make a smiley face of his own face on the Earth. But let me look up some Kuro Sensei. Because I love the English dub voice for Kuro Sensei from Assassination Class 1. "The first difference between the novice and the master is that the master has failed more times than the novice has tried." Ooh, here's a long one. "As you go through life, the might current of society is bound to get in your way, and there will certainly be times that things don't go as you hoped. When this happens, don't look to society for a cause. Do not renounce society. Frankly, you'd be wasting your time. Instead, just say, 'That's life,' and muddle your way through with frustration. Once you're past it, stinking, oh, these horrible ads, get out of the way! I'm trying to read! Ugh, that's so annoying. Frankly, you'd be wasting your time. Instead, just say, 'That's life,' and muddle your way through with frustration. Once you're past it, consider, if society's swift current is tossing you around, how should you be swimming there in its midst? You should have learned how, here in the E-class, in this assassination classroom. You don't always have to stand and face it head on. You can run and hide. You can run and you can hide. If it's not against the rules, you can try a sneak attack. You can use unconventional weapons. Stay determined, not impatient or discouraged, and with repeated trial and error, you're bound to reach a splendid outcome eventually." Because he has a very proper way of saying. And the past you've lost will never come back. I myself have made so many mistakes. But we can learn from the past so we don't repeat it. And here's another one. Take advantage of what you have while you have it. And another. Honestly, there isn't much meaning to the splendid names given to you by your parents. What does have meaning is what the person behind that name does during their actual lifetime. The name doesn't make the person. The name simply remains gently within the footstep left on the path a person walks. He's got a lot of long lines. It's dangerous for them to grow up without experiencing true competition, because they'll keep winning, even without taking the matter seriously. For those with a high level of aptitude, the sooner they know the frustration of defeat, the greater their growth will be. And another. Broadly speaking, there are two reasons a person feels the desire to teach something. Either he wants to pass on his successes, or he wants to pass on his failures. And another. He has a lot of good quotes here. The world will always be filled with injustice. If you have time to give up or hold a grudge against that injustice, then use that time to enjoy battling those injustices instead. Ooh, here's one, and this will be the last one for Kodo-sensei. Those who can't do what they have to when this time comes for action will find their presence fading in our classroom. An assassin who neglects to sharpen his blade is no assassin at all. He's just a boastful brat swinging around a rusty sword. Ooh, here's one. One last one. I know I said the last one's going to be the last one, but here's one last one for Kodo-sensei. You may have grown too strong, drunk on your own power. You forgot to put yourselves in the shoes of someone weaker than you. That makes you no different than the student in the main campus. One more. The tentacles spoke to me, asked what I wanted to be. To be weak, I said. To be flawed, vulnerable. To perceive weakness in others, not to exploit, but to protect. To be a guide. To be a teacher. Those are some really... There's a lot of really good lines from Kodo-sensei, but I'm going to leave it there for Kodo-sensei. And... yeah, I'll call it there for today's session for voices, with our first voiceover stream of 2025. Now, we had a lot of voices. We had a lot of voices with modulations, but I'm glad I was able to do some voices that just basically use my natural voice as well, because that's what I like flexing. And I feel like the batch of voices that you guys gave me, from Waspinator and Oracle to Kodo-sensei, and all the voices for Kitty and her family. Kitty, I hope these voices are meet to your satisfaction as well as the satisfaction of your family. Overall, I enjoyed doing all of these, and I look forward to the next time when I get to basically do more voices for you guys in the future. But now it is time for me to eat, so that way I don't try to do it while I'm doing this stream, because trying to eat and do voices at the same time is not exactly a good idea. But I'm done, ladies and gentlemen. You have been such a wonderful audience. This is how we're going to be doing voices from now on, so you guys can see my face while I'm doing all of these voices. And I honestly hope that you guys enjoyed it for the very first one for 2025. There will be plenty more to go. But I'm done for today. It's time to eat. So to everyone here today, all I can say to you is, hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples!